everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing awesome and amazing and life is awesome for you. So today I'm doing Scripture Thursday and I know I fell off the map with doing this and I apologize. So I'm trying to bring it back, trying to make a comeback. And today's scripture is going to be from Proverbs, and this is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5, and I'm going to be looking down, but I'm holding the Bible. So it's trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your paths. So one of the things that I think is very hard to do is to trust in general, right? To trust even like your parents, your friends, your family, yourself, to trust that you're not gonna do crazy things or whatever the case is, and to trust that this person is looking out for you and doing what's right for you. So I feel like it's almost like, you feel that way also with God. Like it's like a little hard to trust him, even though you know that he's the creator of the universe, he's all good, and he is awesome and amazing, but it's still hard for you to just let go and let go and let God. Let go and just trust him in everything you do. And one of the stories in the Bible that always reminds me of trusting God is Jonah, right? Where was Jonah going, y'all? He was running away from God. He was in the belly of the whale for 3 days, but where was he trying to go? Like, how were you running away from God? But a lot of us, we do that too. We be acting like Jonah, like just running off. It doesn't have to be like you're physically running away from God, but you are, he's telling you to do something and you're blocking it out of your mind, or you're like, I'm scared, I don't want to do it, like I'm nervous. Or like not even just Jonah, but Jeremiah too, almost everybody in the Bible pretty much. It's like, hard to do that, to just let go and to trust him. And of course Jonah eventually was like, okay, what am I doing? He went to the people of Nineveh and he preached to them. They were saved, right? And it was like God had a plan for him, for Jonah himself, to preach to the people of Nineveh, but also to the people of Nineveh for them to be saved. So it's like there's another like effect, right? Like God needs you to do something, but as you're doing that, that can help this person or whatever. It's not just about you. Trust in God with all your heart, like with everything, every fiber of your being. You know what, God, I trust you. I don't understand. Why am I doing that? Why am I going through this? And this person is just easy breezy, and obviously we're not supposed to compare ourselves to other people and their lives or anything like that. But that's something that you do, right? We're not supposed to be in that place. And it's kind of like we're supposed to know God so much that we know that it just leads us on the path of righteousness. He just looks out for our well-being. Even if you're going through crazy stuff, it is to lead you to something specific. It's like looking at a painting, right? We only look at a part of the painting, but God sees the entire picture. He saw it before, when it was in the painter's mind. He saw it as it was like slowly coming together and, the finished product. Whereas we can't see all that. We can just see like this, one little thing. So sometimes it's like, I don't want to do that, or I'm scared to do that because I don't know what's going on. Like, why am I doing that? We just have to be at the point where we're like, I'm going to let go. Whatever, God's not going to lead me to do, evil things because that's not him. That's not his nature. That's not something that he can do anyway, because that's not who he is. And he wouldn't want to do that at all. So, he leads us on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he is with you. So, even though you may have to do this or that, or maybe you're reading about certain things and you're like, what? I don't get it. You're reading about the early church and you never read about the early church before. You're like, what is going on? This looks very like, whoa. And that's a part of not leaning on your own understanding, but in all your ways, just acknowledging God. Like, okay, I don't know, but God knows. Let me keep it going. Let me keep it moving down this path because He's just going to direct me. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that was going to happen to me, but let me just go with the flow. Make life easier on myself, But like I said, that is something that's very hard to do. It's not like, oh, it's so easy. Oh, I woke up and I trust God with everything. That is hard. You can go through your life and and struggle with that. But the end result, the whole purpose is just to get to know God, and by getting to know Him, it's easier for you to trust Him because He's not going to lead you to crazy stuff, and the outcome is always better when you trust in Him. So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. If you guys have something that you want to add to this little scripture study, then definitely go ahead. And I really appreciate you guys for watching my videos and for commenting, and I try to comment back to everybody, and even if it takes me a couple days, I do see the comments. I try to comment back, and I thank you so much for subscribing and watching, and I hope that you get something out of these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.